right, man. Let's talk about Bogdanović. Should the Pistons trade him, move him to the bench, or whatever? We'll keep him in the starting lineup. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live before I drop a video. So let's spin on it. I like him coming off the bench, to be honest. I envision hopefully a starting lineup with Dern, Ivy, and K Cunningham as your core. So hopefully that's the way it'll be. I just think, everybody look at what Wiseman could do offensively. I'm not worried about that. In that starting lineup, you got enough shot creators, shot takers. I think surrounding those guys, you need defense and three-point shooting. I think that's all you need. You need guys that can defend their position, that can shoot it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you need too many more, scorers. That's natural scorers. You need guys that can just catch and shoot. Guys can move out the basketball, defend their position and rebound and do the small things with Bogdanović. I just think him in a starting lineup with Cade and Ivy, he provides the spacing to shoot. He take a lot of unnecessary shots. He take a lot of heat checks out there, and he's so aggressive. He's a spark plug. He like to get his, and I just don't think that's what you need around K Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. I don't think you need another guy that's just as aggressive. It's gonna take a whole bunch of fucking shots, and then on the other end, he not producing. He can't stop nobody. That's not what you need. You need somebody in there that's gonna be able to defend and be able to make some shots. Anything they give you scoring wise, is a plus. Defend, rebound, and be able to space that floor, and that's what and that should be the calling card. And that's why you like the Brandon Miller guy. He's an efficient scorer. He's really got great defensive potential, and that's why you really like him. And the Victor Wembanyama guy seemed like he can score, he can shoot, he got good defensive potential. Give you another long body out there with Cade and Ivy is, like it or not, they're a bigger backcourt. Cade at 6'6" and Ivy at 6'4", that's a bigger backcourt, especially today. And if you're able to add a Brandon Miller at 6'9" or Victor Wembanyama, that gives you an exceptional length with Jalen Durham, who got exceptional length. See, you don't need everybody to shoot the basketball in the lineup. Some people just got to play their part and be willing to do the dirty work, and that's why you like Durham, because he's a dirty work. That's why I like him over Wiseman. He just got the more intangibles. I don't need you to be able to shoot a three-pointer and be effective. I need you to rebound and be the bodyguard to guys on that end. They got to start thinking about defense. They got to start thinking about getting these guys to get out here and start defending. And with Bogdanović, he don't provide defense, and he fucks up the rhythm of that offense, bro. Just taking now down the stretch when everybody got their rhythm, down the stretch in the last 5 to 7 minutes, or the last lineup you out there, good. Everybody got a rhythm, everybody good. They all can play together because everybody in rhythm, everybody warmed up. I'm fine with that. You're gonna live with his defensive liabilities down the stretch, but you also gonna protect him because you're gonna have other guys out there who can defend around him. But having him in that starting lineup, man, with those guys, I just don't think it's healthy. All the way around on an offensive standpoint of view, unless he's just gonna be a floor spacer. But you need defense around. You need defense in that to start, and then you can pick and choose and make lineups around that. But he best suited, in my opinion, coming off the bench, being a Vinny Johnson, Manu Ginobili, Jamal Crawford type of spark plug. You put him out there, you let him have the green light off the bench, and down the stretch, he should be probably in that final lineup. That's what I really think. He best suited coming off the bench. He best suited coming off the bench to begin the game. And once everybody get in the rhythm, then you can all mesh them down the stretch of critical moments. Or then it could just be, you could be your closer lineup, IBK, Bogdanović, or whoever else you choose to have out there. But that's my opinion on it. But I like him. I like to keep Bogdanović, and I like to bring him off the bench. And him be a Benny Johnson type of guy that's just gonna go out there and light the world on fire. Off that bench, green light. You ain't got to worry about Cade, or you ain't got to worry about an Ivy scoring. You ain't got to worry about another guy scoring or whatever. You just got the green light. Go out there. You and Burke go out there and do damage. Put Diallo out there, defensive presence, and whoever else you choose to bring out the bench. And also I'm gonna talk about this too if I remember. I just don't really think they need they probably don't need another true point guard off that bench no more. Well, Ivy and K, you can stagger their minutes. I think Burke can handle the ball pretty well. I really think you need a Derek Fisher type of a guard coming off that bench, somebody that can defend and shoot the three, and also kind of can run the defense and run the offense just enough. It don't have to be pure, but they need somebody that's going to come off that bench that's going to defend and just DN3 type of point guard like Derek Fisher. That's what they need off that bench. Therefore, then you can, if you have to in critical moments, you can, have him out there at the 1, have Ivy at the 2, have Cade at the 3. But that's what they need. They need to move on for Killian Hayes too. He's not the point guard. Killian need to be somewhere where he's the guy at the guard position and the offense revolve around him. But then again, he got to continue to tighten up his handles. He got to continue to tighten up his confidence, raise his confidence. And he got to get a better jump shot. But they need somebody off that bench that's a DN3 specialist. That's going to go with Bogdanović, Burks, and Hamidou Diallo, and whoever they choose to bring off the bench at the 5. But Bogdanović is best served coming off the bench. I said it when he got here. That ain't going to do nothing but break up the rhythm of what you're trying to do offensively. He take a lot of unnecessary shots. A lot of these young guys seem like they a little shy. Like when your friend come over, your mom be like, help yourself, and they kind of like shy and shit, But yeah, I think he best suited to come off that bench, and him and Burke to kind of power you off that bench, with a couple other pieces around them. And I think that's the best fit for them. That's kind of what you want to be in that starting lineup. You need more defense in that starting lineup, so you can start to build that. Whoever they bring in got to be a vocal point about building defense, and offensively they gotta figure out how to make Cade and Ivy. Like I said before, everybody hope next year is gonna be the jump they have to make. A lot got to happen between right now and next year, man. You got to be healthy, and Cade and Ivy, man, should be spending the whole summer together. If they really want to start winning next year, it's going to really boil down to them figuring out how to play together, how to mesh together, and making it work. Clay and Steph, they figured it out. So it's gonna be interesting, but they gonna be the key to making the jump. But also a head coach, even before you get to the draft, they gonna be the key. The head coach gonna be the key. And Weaver actually figuring out where the fuck he at in Detroit and getting some defense is gonna be the key. Stop falling in love with offensive players, bro. You're not gonna win in Detroit outscoring everybody. Look at Atlanta. Their team is by far more superior, talented than we are. They're not winning nothing without stopping nobody. We gotta stop people. Stop getting these offensive dudes who can't stop a nosebleed on December 1st. All right, and that's his problem. You got to find guys that can get stops. He got to find guys that can get stops. He got to find guys that can get stops. And around them dudes, that's why I say Cam Johnson be perfect for what they trying to do. Get stops, can shoot the ball, get you enough rebounds, want to get stops. And you want to have an offense that's fluid. Okay, you got 2 guards in the backcourt that can do everything. You'd like to see them tighten up their handles a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they can do everything. I see them get better shooting. Or whatever offensive genius come here or coach come here, We want to see them kind of get downhill. That's what I would like to see them do. I would like to see them get downhill and then, you know, stretch the floor to whoever the shooter's going to be on the floor and get to the free throw line. I like to see an offense that really get those guys, you know, targeting the mid-range game, targeting the floater game, targeting getting to the rim and attacking, and then, them getting into a rhythm, then shooting three, and even getting the shooters involved. You know, I like to see an offense in which I like to see Ivy, you know, coming off, you know, screens or coming off pick and rolls and getting downhill and attacking and creating for Wiseman and Durn and creating for everybody else that's out there. Same thing with Cade Cunningham. Getting to his spots in 10 to 15 feet and getting to the rim, getting to the line. They should be a backcourt that should get to the line more than anybody in the league, to be honest. They really should. I like to see them, you know, feature Cade in the post and, you know, even Bogdanović in the post and, you know, stuff of that nature, man. So Cade and Ivy give you unlimited options offensively because they can do everything. You just like to see them shoot a little bit better, but then again, get their handles together. But then again, you just want to see them get to the rack. I want to see them getting downhill and slashing and, you know, exploiting these dudes who got smaller centers and centers that's not capable of defending them, you know, defending and being mobile. I like to see them just attacking more. You know, I like to see them attacking a little bit more. I like to see them running a lot more. When they run, not settling for three-pointers. I want to see these guys attack. That's one thing I do like about Bogdanović. That motherfucker will attack you. He not gonna just take a shot. He understands, like, and that's why I want to keep him. He's valuable into developing these young guys, bro, because you notice, bro, he just won't settle for a shot. That's what make him a really good scorer. He just won't settle for a shot. Like, what he'll do is he know how to set, like, that's what Cade Cunningham and Ivy got to figure out. He know how to play at his own pace, but he's a very, very YMCA savvy veteran. Which, you know, I know they're gonna close out because they know I'm a shooter. Do a jab step you know, and then take a side step and create space for a three-pointer. His old man game is second to none. He'll pump fake you, then he'll drive, and then, you know, not only will he drive, sometimes he'll drive to the rack, and then other times he'll drive and then stop about 10 to 15 feet and stop popping and pow and get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Other times he'll post you up, and I mean his how savvy he is, man. That's kind of where you kind of want to get Cade Cunningham to, how savvy he is, and, you know, his whole little game is just nice. That's kind of where you see him, you want to get to. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Peace.